What's going on, guys? Big D here, and today I'm excited to introduce my Fix That Rush series, coined by my friend Klaus, and he was nice enough to let me use the name. And that is exactly what it is. It is a very rushed Town Hall 12 account. A little backstory, it was a Town Hall 9, it was very inactive, I never used it, I was worried about my main account at the time, and it just fell into the back burner so far that I just never used it. And then while I was in Knights of Zion working on my main account, another friend's clan needed siege machines. This was when Town Hall 12 just came out, and I said, you know what? I have an account that I don't use. Let me rush it for you. That way I can donate siege machines to you if you need them for war and whatnot. So I did. After time passed, they got able to donate their own siege machines, and I just kind of left it. I didn't really want to fix it. It was a lot of work, and I was worried about my main account, keeping it current, making sure that I was ahead of the curve. So now that I've settled down, I've got my main account very much ahead of the curve. It's almost maxed at Town Hall 13, and I'm just trophy pushing with it at this moment. I figure I can take the time and work on this as well while my Town Hall 9 and my Town Hall 11 are also busy with their builders and can't do anything with them. I can work on this. So let me show you my plan and lay out my plan a little bit. And I do have a progress base made. Now, I have these storages all done. They're Town Hall 12 max. This clan castle was already Town Hall 12 max. I did all of this prior to now. And two barracks are maxed. The Spell Factory and the Siege Workshop is Town Hall 12 max. Now, everything else is very subpar, as you can see. Town Hall 8 defenses, for the most part. Some new defenses aren't even that far. And then the collectors and mines are okay. They're Town Hall 8 max or Town Hall 9 max, but they have upgrades since then. And the Dark Elixir drills are very, very far behind. I'm going to need to get those up ASAP because all of that free loot is going to be key for fixing this rushed account. Now, the offensive infrastructure needs a lot of work as well. I have bowlers unlocked, but I also don't have, let's see, I don't have the Ice Golems unlocked, which unlock at Town Hall 11. And then I do have the Yetis unlocked, but they are still level 1. So, these two barracks only need one upgrade. I'm not too worried about their upgrades at the moment. While I do worry about the offensive infrastructure, I do want to get these camps upgraded first. They are at Town Hall 10 max. That's two town halls off, so I have quite a bit of work to do there. But this is what I want to do. So I have 5 builders. All of my gold, and I mean all of it, is going to go into walls for the time being. That way, all these defenses, I'm just not going to worry about right now because they're not my priority. The offensive infrastructure and resource infrastructure are going to be my priority mainly for the moment. So I want to max all of these collectors, all of these drills, this Dark Elixir storage. I want to get it to max ASAP just in case I get some runes that I can use them at their full capacity. In the meantime, I'm going to be absolutely upgrading the Warden. All of my elixir is going to go to the Warden and the Lab, if at all possible, and then a little bit into these collectors and mines, I'm sure. All of my Dark Elixir is going to be going into my heroes. None of that is going to be going into the lab whatsoever because all my lab upgrades are going to be primarily Elixir for the time being. I want to get my Barch upgraded. It's still Town Hall 8, Town Hall 9 level. I'm a Town Hall 12. They should be max or close to max level. So I'm going to be working on that. My Barch will be my main priority at the beginning because it's the strategy I'm going to use for an extended period working on this rushed account. So, 2 builders on heroes. One's going to be for the queen or king. At this moment, I'm going to be working on the king. I want to get them 5 levels up a piece. So my queen's level 15. I want to get my king to level 15 as well. My warden's going to take up all of my elixir aside from what I put in the lab and what I use on a builder here and there for my camps or gold mines or whatnot. And then, so that's 2 builders there. And the other 2 builders, I think I want to use on camps for now and then work on collectors in the mean. No, I'll tell you what. This is what I want to do. I'm going to use one builder on a offensive building, and then the other builder on some sort of resource building. And I think the first upgrade I want to do actually is my Dark Elixir storage, just to get it out of the way, get it maxed with the other storages, and then start working on drills and mines and everything like that. I think I actually want to work on the Elixir collectors first, and the reason for that is I want to get my Warden to max very, very fast. He is a key player in all of this because even without the king and queen, I can farm with Barch with the Warden, and the Warden will strengthen that Barch immensely. So, that's going to be my plan. All the defenses are going to be put on the back burner until I get my resources and my offensive up to snuff. And then I'm going to start working on slowly getting the defenses to where I want them to get to. As well, I want to point out that my walls, I want to get my walls to level 10. Okay, once all my walls are at level 10, which is Town Hall 9 max, then I'm going to start maybe working on defenses then. So I'll get my walls to Town Hall 9 max, and then start working on my defenses to Town Hall 8 max, and then on to Town Hall 9 max, and then work on the walls further, so on and so forth. With my plan being laid out and all of that being said, let's go out and find some bases to barch. Okay, here we go. A dead Town Hall 11 with most of the loot, if not all of it, all accessible with my barch. So I am going to spam barch this base and see how it turns out. I should get quite a bit or all of this loot. I do see most of it on the outside, so that's what you're looking for with a barch attack. You want all the loot accessible by either your barbarians or your archers, or both, preferably both. Takes them out really quick, and I shouldn't have to use my heroes. I'm hoping if I do, not a problem. I'm not going to worry about them in my next attack anyway, because bards you don't need heroes for at all, though they can help snag some loot if you do miss some. So I'm getting all the loot on this bottom side, I think. I don't think that Wizard Tower is going to be a factor. This mortar might, but I think I'm going to get most of it. I got all the ones here. I missed one collector up there and 2 mines up here at the top, and I did end up missing this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send my warden in for this one. I'm going to send my queen in for these 2. And then I'm going to try to get my king into this one. Pop my queen's ability. Then I'm going to hit my king's ability there to try to get through that wall. And if not, I do have a clan castle to do it with. Okay, he is not going to make it through the wall. Let me pop my warden's ability. I'm going to send in this blimp and then crash it down on that collector, which takes it out. I don't think I need the star for any reason. I'll tell you what, I'll go ahead and take that percentage, take that star, just because I'm in Gold League right now. I slipped out of Crystal doing Barch. I kind of want to work my way back up a little bit if I can. Crystal League's kind of like where I want to be. Gold's okay, but I really want to be in Crystal and stay in Crystal League, because that's where most of the loot is. I'm at 49%. This Yeti should take out this Archer Tower, get me that 50, and we're going to cut out right there with that 1 star. 490,000 gold, 500,000 elixir, and 4,200 dark elixir. That was a very, very good take with my Barch attack. And let's go ahead and request any. Go ahead and get another Barch training up, and we will go right back out for another raid. Okay, guys, I found another base with a decent amount of loot on it. Not too much dark elixir, but it does have some, and I think I can get all of it, I hope. It is a very dead Town Hall 12, a rushed one just like mine, but even in better shape than mine, to be honest. But let's get in here and see if we can't snag all of this loot. We're going to go ahead and spam it 4-finger deployment style. Go ahead and get these archers in here. And bases like this usually give me a little bit of trouble on my deployment, because up here, I have big hands, so my finger doesn't always go along this edge very well, and I can misdeploy a little bit. So I'm hoping I can get most of this loot from up there, even with that faulty deployment of mine. It seems I did get more down here than anything, and along this edge kind of messed up just a little. I don't have clan castle troops or heroes to snag any more loot, so whatever the Barch gets, the Barch gets. And it's usually all profit anyway, because Barch is a very cheap strategy, and especially if I don't use spells, it's very cheap. And I tell you what, I'm going to save this wall wrecker, because yeah, there's no need. I'm going to spend loot on the wall wrecker since it is my wall wrecker. It would just be a detriment. So we're going to go ahead and quit out of there. Almost 400,000 gold, 247,000 elixir, and 1590 dark elixir. Not the best take, but again, Barch is cheap, so it's a lot of profit anyway. 38% no star. It's not a lot of fun, but, you know, it's fun to spam. So losing, that's just a part of the Barch experience, right? I'm going to go ahead and get it trained up and wait for my army. We'll go out for one more Barch for you guys. Okay, I don't know how I feel about this base yet, but I think we're going to hit it just for the loot and see if we can't get all of it, or see how much we can get. It's very rushed, just like mine, but I just don't know about it. Okay, so let's just test in here and see. Okay, there's some Teslas by the town hall, and okay. So I think I'm actually gonna use my clan castle here just to get this corner taken care of, maybe. And then king in over here, maybe. Before we start, we'll go ahead and try to get this eagle taken care of so it's not raining down fire on our barch. And then pop the king's ability. Come on, eagle needs to go down. And then I can start spamming my barch in a little bit. Kind of an awkward deployment. Something like that. Let's see if we can't get some of this loot. Let's see. What do I want to keep alive? I actually think I'm a little okay. Let's go ahead and put my warden in down here and make sure they get all of this. I'm gonna miss some of the loot, which was expected, but I am getting quite a bit of it, so I'm happy about that. I'm happy it worked out the way it did, because this could have went very south very quickly. I just wasn't sure what was going to be alive, where the traps were going to be, because it was not a dead base. There's loot in the storages, the Expos, and Eagle had ammo, so I just didn't want to screw up and get none of the loot. I'm going to go ahead and cut out before my queen dies, because I might want her for a later raid. 564,000 gold, 616,000 elixir, and almost 1,000 dark. Didn't have too much dark on the base, but we got most of it. So that was a monster Barch raid at 84% destruction with a star. That almost never happens with Barch, especially at a Town Hall 12. Technically, I'm hitting Town Hall 12, so it's a little hard to even get that much percentage. But that was quite a bit of loot, and I do have a lot of loot in my storages right now. But as I said, the gold is 100% going to walls. That's gonna happen because I don't want to use any builders on any other buildings besides offensive buildings, heroes, or my resource infrastructure. So my plan today was going to be, I need to get something in my lab. Now, my barbarians are level 6. My archers are only level 5. I'm going to be putting my archers down in my lab today. So that's 3.25 million gold. Elixir, I'm sorry. And a 4-day upgrade. We're going to go ahead and do that now. Okay. And then that leaves me with 7.8 million elixir. So, my warden is going to take 4.5 million elixir to put down. So I want to go ahead and use a builder on him because I want him put down for sure. Because I have other things the elixir can go to, but I want to see how much I have left at the end. So let's go ahead and put my warden down. That's my first builder down. Yes, I want to end his boost. Okay, and that is a 2.5-day upgrade. He'll be back up, and we'll be able to put him back down, I hope, with the elixir I'm going to get. So 3.3 million elixir. What do I have in my storage? 2.1. Let's go ahead and take that. That puts me at 5.5 million elixir. What I was going to do was put down this dark elixir storage. I wanted to get the elixir to put it down, but it seems that that is not going to work out today. But I do have max gold, so let's go ahead and put our gold into walls, because like I said, that is where that's going to go. 3.9 million to get those to black. And can I do all of these? Yes, 5.4 million gold. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we will notch this back and go up here. How many of these could I do with 4.7? Let's try that many. Whoops. 3.5. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll notch this back. And then we can do 4 more. So 1, 2, 3, and we'll go back 1 for number 4. That leaves us with 200,000 gold. Wait, do we have some more in here? We do. Let's go ahead and take that. We'll do a few more walls. 1 million. We can do 4 more walls. So let's notch it out just like that. And 1 million gold. So we got quite a bit of wall progress done today. So that's good. I was hoping that I'd get a lot done really quick with the walls. That way I can maybe start working on some defenses here and there, but the walls will be my priority with my gold so far. Now, I do have 3 other builders to do because I do want to keep one for those walls, keep those walls working. So let's go ahead and put down my king for 32,000 dark elixir. He's going to be going to level 12. Let's go ahead and do that. It's a 2-day upgrade. Yes, I want to end his boost. So I have 2 more builders to do. And I can actually put down my Archer Queen. So I'm not going to save the Dark Elixir for my King. I'm going to go ahead and put her down. I know I said I wanted to do 5 and 5, but if I can put them both down, I'm definitely going to do that. So 50,000 Dark Elixir into my Queen, 3-day upgrade. We're going to go ahead and start that right here. So that's all 3 heroes down in the same video. Wow. I'm sorry about that. I had a little cut there. We're going to go ahead and screenshot that. And then I do have one other builder to use, and I wanted to do this storage here, but it's not going to be in the cards today. But what can we do that is elixir based? We have a dark spell factory to unlock the bat spell. That can be fun, but again, this is fixing a rush. So how about we catch this dark barracks up to this one at level 7? It would speed up the bowlers, but I'm not going to be using them, but I want to get these buildings out of the way. So let's go ahead and do this dark barracks with that 4th builder for 4 million elixir right now. All right, 5-day upgrade. So that leaves me with 1 builder for walls, and that's where all my gold is going to be going. I'm going to save that elixir there for armies and eventually more Grand Warden upgrades. I want to thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoy this series, this Fix That Rush series. It's going to be a long one, probably the longest running series I'm going to have on the channel dedicated to this particular account in this particular town hall level. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.